there is an amazing amount of people that just chose what they call the fast life, which is pretty much basically you're handed a gun, you get a gun, you shoot 5 or 6 people, and then you take their stuff or basically rape a bunch of women, pretty much. And pretty much it's a 5-year or 15-year burnout cycle where you live the fast life, where you shoot a bunch of people, kill a bunch of people, basically do a bunch of drugs, fuck a bunch of more women or whatever, and basically go from one place where you kill people to another place where you kill people, raping and having sex and driving stolen cars and all that, and killing everyone in your way, including police officers or whoever gets in your way, and basically pretty much kill and fuck and do drugs as long as you can until someone finally puts a bullet in your head. It works a lot better when you're a group of 500 or 100 people living the fast life, which is basically you all go out and you all go and kill people and steal things. And you all have sex with lots of women and rape a lot of women and lie to a lot of women, or don't lie, I don't really know. And then you kill and pretty much keep people off of you as long as possible until whatever. And then the oldest one was basically Nixon, but he was pretending to be me or something like that, and actually had like Jimmy Carter, John McCain, and a bunch of other people around him, maybe even Lee Harvey Oswald, that were protecting him for a time until he finally tried to kill me, or was trying to pretend to be me or something, and then he was eventually just killed. Or someone was killed. Anyway, whatever. But basically there's a lot of people living this fast life, which is basically wearing a bulletproof vest every day and basically running around, killing people, and basically going one state over, stealing cars, and pretty much just fucking a bunch of women and doing a lot of drugs, and pretty much going to kill people that have drugs, to get drugs, to import drugs, to... it's just like, it was so crazy. It's like, whatever, shoot me in the head. I'm so done with this. Where basically this planet just basically pretty much collectively went nuts for a while. And basically, it's true. If you shoot 5 or 6 people, or shoot everyone at a midnight diner, and then drive really fast, you probably will, or very possibly will, escape being around the cops when they get there. And then you can probably go to another town and shoot everyone at that town as well, and possibly even get another car. And they were doing a lot of this between 1890 and 1940 or 1950. Until eventually there was enough police cars and cameras and everything else that pretty much they stopped being able to do that. And except for a few people. Which had, I don't know. Anyway, whatever. It's just so crazy. It's like, well, anyway. And then we also get into the hackers who just try and, they kill people and then blame other people and blah, 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 blah. And it's just this collective insanity where everyone's just like, it's like, wow, you're just all insane. It's like anyone can do that. Yeah, anyone can go to a gun store, buy a gun store. In the old 1800s, they used to do a lot faster, where they would actually even shoot the gun store owner. Where basically the gun store owner would basically be like, now you're going to think about putting those bullets inside that gun before you walk out the store. But I'm going to tell you, you better not, because before you get that bullet in that gun, there's going to be one in you. And that's what they used to do, pretty much. They would put their hand on their gun, and they would say, "Don't even think about loading that gun inside the store." They wouldn't even put the bullets on the table until after you bought the gun, and then you could buy some bullets. Anyway, and a lot of places wouldn't even sell the bullets with the guns. It's like, we're not going to sell the bullets here, and they still hit the damn gun shops, where we had to just have like 1 or 2 guns out in the open and the rest of them were in the back. It's like, well, this one's display purposes only. The rest of them are, we have them at another location. Now you can buy one, because so many people would actually just go and, they would buy 3 guns and they would go, grab the guns, and then they run out. And they did this a lot. Now, I am a gun manufacturer and gun seller, so we had to find ways of making sure that didn't happen, to where the guns were even locked by key and combination. So a German would be like, slide it out. Because we like people to be able to see the gun action. See that gun action. Anyway, we were able to sell a lot of guns. But we wouldn't sell that many because it's like, nah, you're not going to buy a gun today. That's why they're so expensive too. Because like, the amount of damage that you're going to do with that gun is like, you know, so very few people actually own guns. Most people own knives, and it's like, anyway, little star on the very end of the bullet. I wonder how no one ever noticed the star on the end of the bullet. Why do these shells have stars on the end of the bullet? I wonder. Lusifer Star, purveyor of all things, including guns. And the only one who managed to actually be able to sell them, make a profit, and not get my people killed. Mostly we didn't sell in country. We sold from overseas. Because we're not that stupid. Like, these guns are actually probably going to get used on us. So where my ships would actually go up to the port, my ship people would actually sit behind bulletproof glass, my cargo ships. And the steam crane would be run, and there would be another pallet waiting there of gold or whatever, and it's like into the hole. And then my ship, and it's like, God damn, fuck you. We're going to pick up the load of guns again. Because they would try and raid the ship. Like, I'm serious. We'd be my crew of my ship, of my cargo ship, would be up there inside the thing, and they'd be running the controls using cables to run the steam crane to offload and pick up the gold. And they'd, sure enough, sure as shit, they'd be up there running the thing, and there'd be a little bullet stuck right in the glass. It's like, and that's why we have bulletproof glass on all our ships. Usually we pick up the gold first. And then maybe if we get shot at, we leave. And you get nothing. So most people wouldn't shoot at the ships. Stop shooting at the ships. Like, don't shoot at them. They'll leave with the gold. Otherwise they'll leave. I mean, they'll leave the guns. Because basically, you know, and inside the hold there's a group of people. They unhook the gold or the raw materials. And they hook up the guns and onto the dock. This is unknown stuff that basically onto the dock, you know, and then, you know, first we pick up the gold or the raw materials, the metal. Then we move it over. Then it goes down the hole. And then hook up the guns and the bullets and put it over and then put it down on the thing. If we get shot at even one time, we would just leave. Metal and all. Anyway, so we used to do this a lot. And mostly we'd sell to America. And then people would pick up and go and sell in America. I wanted no part in that because it's just too crazy. Later on, when I actually had my steam trains coming through what is the Yankee Confederacy, United States, whatever. It was the Confederate Farmers. Is what they were called, the Confederate Farmers Association or something. Not bad people. Libyans maybe were saying. I don't know. Anyway though, but yeah. But my ships would come in, and that was the safest way to give guns and take raw materials or whatever. Anyway, basically selling and buying and all that stuff has always been a bitch, you know, because everyone wants to kill you. It's like, why are they always shooting at us? I don't know, maybe they don't know us. So anyway, Germans and all that kind of stuff, and you know, and pretty much, I mean, you're going to sell something and someone's always going to shoot at you. It's just the way it is. So anyway, I'm Lusifer Star, so all this stuff happened to my people, and I had to figure out ways of being able to do it or sell it without actually, you know, because I want to protect people, but and all that other stuff. I mean, realistically, knives and swords. I never should have come out with swords. I never should have manufactured any swords, but I started doing it because I don't know. In the old days, they used to hit you with a rock or strangle you to death. I mean, basically, humans are barbaric. Always have, always will be, I think. Like, damn.